And now Tim is Googling. What a slimy, disgusting, subhuman, alien sniveling worm. Can you hear the sounds of him sliming down his chair as he starts pounding away at his keyboard because he has literally no idea what he's talking about?
Whoa. Destiny sounded mad as heck. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, he was about to have a full meltdown. We got to get into that because you know how I like seeing woke people cry. It's just funny to me. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, drop some comments, and also check out my memberships. It's crazy out here, man. It's crazy out here.
And for a long time that I agree with, that if it's proven that you had a plan and you wanted to act on it, and then days after, the proof?
Say the proof.
By prosecutors.
Say it.
Communications between.
What communications? What did he say? What did he do?
Oh my God! Like, listen to this guy. This is also, they do this shit too when they invite you on the show. And I complained in the past, right, that they don't tell you the topics before you go on because Tim will needle you down to every. Really? How did he spell it there? Did he actually even capitalize the T on that board? Do you remember if he was using punctuation? Really? I bet you can't even with the emoji that he used. Like, holy shit, bro.
Is this serious?
Are you going to tell me why you think Enrique Tarrio should be in prison for 20 years? Or are you going to say the government decreed it?
I just explained to you.
So the government said so. Is that it?
It's usually law enforcement, which I guess is a part of the government.
Government said so?
Yep.
Law enforcement
that uncovers evidence of communications, a memo that he crafted and sent to his organization saying,
oh, uh-oh. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Does Luke know details? Oh, no.
What? That detailed each institution of government that they were going to try to overthrow.
This is the 1776 returns or whatever bullshit. This is the map thing that I was talking about. Yep.
Then just days later, his organization is at the Capitol.
And now Tim is Googling. What a slimy, disgusting, subhuman, alien sniveling worm. Can you hear the sounds of him sliming down his chair as he starts pounding away at his keyboard because he has literally no idea what he's talking about?
That sounds crazy knowing how much Destiny be on Wikipedia. Like, as he's doing live streams or debates, he's the Wikipedia dungeon master. So for him to spurg out like that, that's crazy. Right? I don't know if that was Tim. I don't know if that was one of his producers. Destiny need to chill though. That seems like an outrageous response, right? Like, he got to calm down. He's a little too upset, right? He started thinking about everything that went bad in his life. His wife leaving him, right? Nobody respecting him, right? Him bowing down to Abba from Abba and Preach. He started screaming at him. That's how you should have screamed at Abba when he was dancing with your wife, when he was hitting the Mambo number 5 and he did one of these next to your wife. You should have yelled at him. You should have went at him the same. That's how you should have talked to Abba. That's how you should have talked to him. You should have the same way you going crazy right now. That's how you should have talked to Abba. That should have been like the first thing you did as soon as you seen Abba. Hey, you slimy. Don't you ever dance with my wife like that. You was wiggling your hips with my wife. Crazy.
His organization is at the Capitol.
I don't think we can even pull up Enrique Tarrio.
I'm not quite sure that there's any evidence.
What Luke should ask is, how did they get, yeah, okay. This wasn't, they didn't plea out anything. This is, they went to court and they were convicted on it, right? Yep.
Hold up Wikipedia.
Is that the green room guy too? Yep.
Of that sort.
Yeah. You know what? I'll say this.
let me just let me just pivot literally off of everything I just said completely. Hold on.
The idea that Enrique Tarrio crafted a memo outlining
okay.
or they
He hasn't read any of the after he screamed at him. Okay.
Do me a favor, guys. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Share the video as well, man. It's crazy out here. Also, check out memberships.
After he screamed at him for not having read any of the court documents. He said that. Remember, right? Hold on.
we try to be nice, but there are so many young liberals who sit here and say, the corporate press told me that these people are bad, and the machine state government has decreed it by pen. So I don't care what crime they committed. I don't care what the jury said. I don't care who was on the jury. Enrique Tarrio, who was not there, should be in prison for 2 decades. Tell me this now. Why is Enrique Tarrio in prison?
Right.
Yeah, so they uncovered with him his plot to overthrow the government.
Enrique Tarrio's?
Yeah, and his organization.
There is Owen Schroyer, who was at a permanent. They put him in prison and specifically cited his speech. My dude, you don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about?
And it's fine. I get it. We try to be polite. We try to be nice. But there are so many young liberals who sit here and say the corporate press told them who showed that these people are bad, and the machine state government has decreed it by pen. So I don't care what crime they committed.
Even if Tim Pool should have, I guess, looked up whatever, the wiki page, and read it all throughout, Destiny's literally on it right now, talking about it, debating, and he didn't read it all. Let me just call a spade, right? Also, I would need more context, like to watch this full interview or debate, right? But it sounded like Tim Pool was actually smoking this guy, even if he did have to look up something in the moment. I don't really see what the issue is, right? If it's allowed, right? If it is allowed, bro. But also, Destiny ain't no better. In fact, he's probably worse. But this ain't me going hard and like super trying to defend Tim Pool and whatnot. It's just me pointing out the hypocrisy, right? I don't understand why Destiny is so mad, besides the fact that he's woke. That's what woke people do. They just be upset. They go full Karen mode, right? At any moment's notice, they go full Karen.
Karen alert. Oh my. Miss Karen, she coming. Get your stuff. Get your stuff.
They come in there, they yelling, right? Telling you what to do, barking out orders, right? Spazzing out. But that's Destiny's usual, right? That's like his normal swag.
As a right-wing group and a run-of-the-mill Christian conservative who showed up on that day not to protest. Let's talk about Brandon. This is the ultimate problem. People are suffering because of it. Now you say that
It's coming up after Luke's first answer, is
sit
it?
here and who was on the jury and prison for
They uncovered with him his plot to overthrow the government.
Enrique Tarrio's?
Yeah, and his organization.
what plot? Who's they? Give me some
prosecutors.
Give me some data. Stop squinting at me and saying the prosecutors did a thing. You didn't know. You didn't read it. You didn't read the court papers. You didn't know. You didn't read it. You didn't read the court papers. You didn't know. You didn't read it. You didn't read the court papers. You didn't know. You didn't read it. You didn't read the court papers. Witness.
That is pretty strange that Destiny keeps replaying that and trying to make some kind of point like, oh, Tim didn't read the court, but man, the guy that he's the person that he's going at, they didn't read the damn court papers either, right? Let's just call a spade, bro. So, like, is Tim Pool wrong? Is Tim Pool wrong? Like, what is Destiny replaying that clip for? Right? It's supposed to be like some kind of gotcha, right? Like, aha, look, you didn't read the Wikipedia. You didn't read the whole Wikipedia page. Caught you. Nah. Not really. You didn't really catch nobody. Right? Just personally. I don't think you caught anybody with that. That was just weird. If I'm just being honest.
And then he goes to Wikipedia. These guys gonna call me a wiki warrior. Read the actual indictment. Just the indictment. You don't have to read anything else. Just read the indictment.
Yeah. You know what? I'll say this. The idea that Enrique Tarrio crafted a memo outlining
okay.
or they
Tim is discovering this live. Oh no. He's discovering it live. Tim had no, he hasn't even read the wiki on this. He hasn't even read the wiki. He's like, wait, he's like, oh shit. He's like, wait a second. Enrique Tarrio, he was just a guy who wasn't even at the Capitol, right? He must have gotten sentenced and convicted for 2 decades, I think for no reason, right? For 2 decades, for no reason, right? It must have been, right? And he's like, whoa, he's like, what?
3 months, featured witness evidence, Richard Otario and co-defense included videos, thousands of messages and encrypted chat groups.
Ooh, did he say thousands of messages? Wait, what was that? Hold on.
Months, featured witness evidence, Richard Otario and co-defense included videos, thousands of messages and encrypted chat groups, as well as a public message on Parler. On or before January 6th, Tarrio convened a Ministry of Self-Defense to coordinate Proud Boys leadership on January 6th. The chat showed that Tarrio, stationed in Baltimore.
Oh, as well as public messages. Sorry, there weren't thousands. There were hundreds of them.
Mortel encouraged the Proud Boys as they attacked the Capitol. Let's figure out what that encouragement was.
How could you with so much audacity?
Really don't get the fake point that Destiny was attempting to make it. I gotta be honest. I don't see what the hell was that. Oh, this gotcha. Like, was it? No, for real, was it though? Because it dang sure don't seem like it was a huge gotcha. That jank sounded that looked dumb. Just that's what that looked like. Like he was just trying to reach for straws. This is grasping. He was like, I gotta find some kind of gotcha just because I hate Tim Pool. And I'm not like the Tim Pool super defender, you know what I mean? I'm indifferent. I'll watch him occasionally, or, you know, whenever there's something going on or his name gets brought up, I look into it, right? For content. Part of my content is looking into things like that. Right? Yo, Destiny just spoke about Tim Pool. Let me see what Destiny has to say. Right? And occasionally I'll check out something if it's involving a topic that I'm looking into. Right? So this isn't me being biased. But that sounded like Destiny was just hating on Tim Pool. Right? It sounded like Destiny just was like reaching for any reason to dislike him and to just say, look, I got you. Look. No. Nah, it looked actually sad, is what it looked like. It looked like Destiny's lonely. He needs something to do in his life. That's what it looked like. It looked like Destiny, like Destiny got to chill out. That's what it looked like. It looked like Destiny. That's what I'm gonna leave it at that. Destiny wife left him just for reasons like this with his obsessive ass. But anyway, that's my opinion. Tell me what yours is down in the comment section. Hit the like button, share the video as well. Also, check out channel memberships. Helps out a lot.